And we are live. What is up, everybody? I wanted to do another stream because yesterday my stream was only like 1 hour long. So I wanted to do another one because I'm still pretty hyped after last night's game, and I wanted to talk about it some more. So, yeah, let's get it going. So, you are you are the definition of a casual laugh out loud. Oh, it must have been a message that's not here no more. Okay, here we go with this guy again. Cade is too slow, turns the ball over too much, needs to needs to eat meat to put on weight, get that vegan lifestyle, and play basketball with power moves. Go and play in the G League for a year. What the heck? You're telling me Cade Cunningham should go and play in the G League? Okay, man. Give that vegan lifestyle up. Okay, buddy. Mother effers need to chill after one game. I swear, man. Talking about Cade need to go in the G League after one summer league game. Like, bro, come on. Let me see. Literally one game exactly. Dolo Dynamite. We're the haters and Green fans, so I can smack the F out of them. Shoot, they gonna be in here tomorrow after we beat them. The Rockets game. They definitely gonna be in here tomorrow. My brain hurts because I just saw someone say weddings are sexist. Okay. What up though, Joe Polo? How's your day going so far? What's up, D Reese? My day been going pretty good. I posted some videos earlier. Well, one video, it got 1K, which is good. I was watching anime and then a little bit of hoops again, but yeah. Thank you for streaming. It's good, Aiden. Appreciate you. Motorcade, that vegan comment dumb as hell. Yeah, it really is. This man is I don't get it, man. Like he can't be a Pistons fan, right? Like you can't be a Pistons fan and say this type of stuff. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. He must just be like a Rockets fan undercover, disguising himself as a Pistons fan. All right, came in and blocked him. Kyrie's a vegan. Is he trash? Exactly. Like y'all put a whole list yesterday in the chat of every NBA player who's like a star and a vegan at the same time. It was Kyrie Irving. I think one of y'all said Damian Lillard as well is a vegan. Like there are apparently a bunch of vegans who are very successful basketball players. What I wait, hold on. What I do, my guy, your guy, 313 Ghost in the building. I saw the game, and honestly, Sekou should just use his body and athleticism to poster people more often would drive ticket sales. Yeah, Sekou Numboya, like it appears that he's bulked up a lot more. Like he looks much bigger than he did last year. And as far as him like posting up on offense, like it just feels right now that he doesn't really have a place on offense. Like when he was playing with Cade and Killian and Sadiq, it just looked like he didn't know what to do, and it looked like he didn't have a spot out there. So I definitely agree that he needs to do something like maybe post up or, excuse me, or maybe do a lot like backdoor screens or something like that. I don't know, but he needs to find a place on offense because right now it just looks like he doesn't know what he's doing right now. Lions Heart. Laugh out loud. These comments. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know how you keep a straight face reading these ridiculous comments on Cade. I don't know, man. I just do what it do. Man, I'm just worried about our rim protection tomorrow. Segun is gonna feast on Cook / Garza. Yeah, if we would have had beef stew, that wouldn't be a problem. But tomorrow, I do expect him to feast on those guys because his post work and his footwork is crazy, man. It's crazy. He's the one I'm worrying about, not really Jalen Green. What's up, Isaiah Eaton? How's it going, my man? Joe Polo, you ever heard of an anime called Baki? It's on Netflix. Isn't that like the boxing anime, if I remember correctly? I think that's what it is. I told you LeBron got dunked on his first game. Yeah. And then I think it wasn't his first game, but like in high school or college or something like that, not college, in high school, he had got crossed over by the Crawford brother. Not Jordan. Jordan, not Jamal. CP3 vegan. That's another one who I didn't know was vegan. What's up, John Bradshaw? Bro, that Sekou block, yeah. He got that clutch block late in the game. Sorry, Polo, but I'm going off on any hater. I'm curious, Dola, how old are you? I'm curious on that. And is that your real, like, is that profile picture right there? Is that really like a picture of you, or is that just like a random one that you found? Cade being a vegan makes me respect him more. It shows his maturity. Veganism is no joke. The fact The fact that he's been following it for 2 to 3 years now is insane. Yeah, like I didn't know until like mid college season that he was a vegan. Cook trash. What it up, my guy? Cade had a solid game. Joe Polo, don't stress over the dumb Pistons fan comments. They're slow, so give them their time to be themselves. Exactly. I'm gonna just let the haters, the quote unquote Pistons fan, they're really fake Pistons fans, but I'm gonna just let them do what it do, man. They could be mad and angry all they want to. Yes, it's this fighting anime. It's fire, bro. Yeah, I seen it on like Hulu a couple of times, and I also seen it on Netflix. I think, as you just said before. Tyler Cook is that kind of player who should just stay in the G League. Yeah, I can see that, especially with the pickup of Trey Lyles. Bro, CP3 hosts a pod on being a vegan. I did not know that. CP3 has a vegan podcast. Okay. What's up, Detroit Drew? My man's Drewski 316. I mean, yeah, it's 316, ain't it? Ain't that the one that you be using? Nah, random Dolomite pick old school movie. Okay. They using Sekou wrong. He needs to attack the basket. They use him on the corner to hit a three. Yeah, on offense, like it's like literally no place for him right now. Like I don't see how he really fits in at the moment with the way that they're using him. And then it just appears that he's not really aggressive. Like he's not seeking the basketball. He'll just stand on the perimeter and not do anything. Like he won't move. He'll just stand there the entire play. Yeah, what it up? What's up, Drewski? In my 30s polo. Okay. Because I was curious because when I seen that picture, it had looked like the dude in there was like 50 or 60, but you in your 30s. So my real pick in my Twitter. Okay. That's the first time I've ever caught up on all the comments before. That's crazy. Like I caught up on all of these. That's freaking insane. Usually I'd be behind like 5 minutes on the comments, but I guess I'm caught up today. Um, let me see. I'll be drinking so much water, man. Um, Man, this is why if we had Larry Brown, he wants Sekou to be aggressive, both on offense and defense. Well, to be fair, I mean, I'm assuming that you're trying to diss Dwayne Casey, but we didn't have Casey last night. We got Du Bois or however you say that dude's name, who's the coach right now. His lineups, the way how he's using his players, I don't like Du Bois. Um, Pistons playing team. Pistons playing team. I don't know what you mean by that. Ben Simmons for a Ben Simmons for a dirty penny. Who will win the trade? Sixers because they won't be paying him. Okay. Truth over everything. Would you agree? Green looks to be a fantasy stud, but Cade's court vision and basketball IQ allow us to win many more games than a scoring beast like Green. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to put it. Jalen Green. I'm not going to diss him and say that he's just a highlight player because he's much more than just that. He showed it off yesterday with his handle and ability to create a shot for himself. But as you just said, like Cade's ability to use his court vision and IQ to create for others, it's just so valuable to me, along with his defense and leadership. It's just so much more valuable with Cade Cunningham than Jalen Green. Your reading is getting better. Your reading is getting better. Your brain loves it. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I've been trying, bro. Because on live streams, like it's extremely hard. I don't know why. It's extremely hard to like read comments as they come in. Because like if I'm just chilling, if I'm reading manga or if I'm just reading a random book, I can easily read like out loud with no errors or no mistakes. But when I get on live and I'm reading comment after comment, I don't know, man. I just be messing up. People are being too harsh on Cade. I would, excuse me. I wouldn't be surprised if he balls out next game. I hope so, man. You're the GOAT. Really appreciate you doing this, not just for Pistons fans, but for the culture and the city of Detroit. You're the best. Keep it up. Thank you, Motorcade. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm just trying to put respect and love to the Pistons and our city of Detroit. Big dog. Yo, Polo, what's up, my mans? Habit 18, I said 18. Habit 1982. It's crazy how they are counting Cade out off of Summer League game, shaking my head. Yeah, we need Bosa for his defense. Yeah, I looked at Rob Beard. He was talking about it earlier. So apparently the reason why Bosa didn't play is because that trade had just went through on Friday. So by the time he came to the Pistons, he had only had like maybe one practice at the most. So they just didn't want to throw him out there with only one practice. So that's why Bosa didn't play last game. Hopefully next game against Houston, we could see him. Maybe, maybe not. I'm hoping so. We might see him in the what it's called, the Nets games or the Lakers game, though, for a fact. Um, Tyler Cook is a bum. Y'all do not like Tyler Cook, man. Sheesh. Everybody was high on him. Like when I made that video, I know it wasn't about Tyler Cook, but I made a video and I like dissed him a little bit, and then people were coming after me. But I mean, now it's like the roles have reversed. Like I'm kind of supporting Tyler Cook now, and everybody is going after him. It's pretty interesting. Um, who you want next free agency? I mean, whoever's available, we'll see. And then we'll also see with the money situation since Blake Griffin's contract's going to be off the books. Scotty Barnes looking good for the Raptors. Yeah, that selection is looking like it's paying off right now. But then again, it's only one game, you know. I can't praise a guy like Scotty Barnes after one game too much, and then I can't kill someone like Cade after one game, you know. Ronnie, okay, I'm not gonna pronounce your last name. Ronnie said, "Should we trade Killian for some of those Thunder picks? I'm feeling Stanley Johnson vibes last season. Wait, I'm feeling Stanley Johnson vibes on him last season, and seeing him last night is more of the same. I 100% disagree with you. I do not see any Stanley Johnson and Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes last night impressed me to the fullest extent, because he's looked like he's improved dramatically in terms of his physicality. Because he looks a lot faster than he did last year. Last year, coming to the NBA and adjusting to the new speed, it looked like he was, I don't want to say slow, but it looked like he was a step behind everyone. But now, after that game yesterday, it looks like his agility and quickness is just so much better. So for me right now, Killian Hayes, I want to keep him 100%. Him and Cade Cunningham, 1A and 1B. We saw it yesterday. They know how to play with each other. Those two guys are must. They're a must to keep for the future. So I 100% disagree with you. I see no Stanley Johnson and Killian Hayes at all. Cut Cook immediately. Garza has a lot of upside and potential. I've seen his recent interviews and he's very motivated and has the work ethic. So I believe in the man. Absolutely, man. Luka Garza yesterday, like I loved how, like, even though with his lack of mobility, he kept on trying to get back on defense and he tried his hardest. He was hustling out there, even with his lack of mobility. So I give a lot of respect to Luka Garza. And as you said, the work ethic, I've seen a lot of reports praising that as well. Just overall, I do see a lot of upside and potential with him. I hope that in the next game against the Rockets, that they cut down on Tyler Cook's minutes and give a few more minutes to Luka Garza. But if we had Larry Brown, we have the perfect coach to mesh with new school, with hardworking mentality. I mean, when he got here, he took that 03-04 squad and took Kobe and Shaq behind the woodshed. Okay. Um, I expected Cade to play like that yesterday. He is getting better and will do well. Game speed is a little different. I like what I saw. Yeah. And then I had looked it up. Apparently, it's been like 5 or 6 months since Cade Cunningham has played like competitive basketball against another team. So, they're shaking off the rust right now. Same thing goes for Killian Hayes and all the rest of the young guys, Sadiq, everybody. Well, not Sadiq because of Team USA, but y'all get my point. Reading is fundamental. Fun to mental. That's a nice way to put it. I'm a Pistons fan and I know basketball. Wait, I'm a Pistons fan and I know basketball, ball, and talent. Cade will fade to black and will not be on the team in 4 years from now. Okay, you're the one who keep calling Cade Cunningham a bust. Well, I ask you this question: is Zion Williamson a bust? Is Trae Young a bust? Is LeBron James a bust? Because all three of those guys in their summer league debut did not perform well. They all disappointed. They were all below expectations. Go look at Zion's first summer league game. Everybody was calling him fat. They called him a bust. They said that Zion wasn't ready to go in an NBA. Is Zion a bust? Look at him now. He just had a historic statistical season. Look at Trae Young, just made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. We all know about LeBron James. Tell me, are those guys bust as well because they played terrible in their first summer league game? Go look at Henry Ellison. Henry Ellison, when we got him, played amazing in his first summer league game. Is he a star now? No, he's out of the league. So I can't believe that someone like you, who claimed to be a Pistons fan for 4 years, you're like dissing Cade after one game. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Off topic, but was Bill Walton a Clipper? You have to ask somebody else. That's pre my era. Excuse me. You can tell Cade was more concerned with gelling with his team than anything else. When you have talent and play the right way, the success will come. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You'll be surprised, Polo. You one of the YouTubers that actually read every comment. So who cares if you slip up? You have high IQ. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And that's something that I always try to do. Like, I'll be seeing other YouTubers, like, they don't reply to any of their comments. And like, I try my best to read every single one that I can, like on my videos in the comment section. And if I don't, it's probably just because like I fell asleep or something like that. Jay Anderson Jr. Hate how everyone's saying Cade already bust. Plus, why people keep calling Jalen Green better than Michael Jordan? You know damn well he ain't close to MJ. Exactly. Like somebody, I think his name is like Pistons fan 1999 or something like that. Like he comes to each one of my videos and he leaves a comment saying that Jalen Green is the next Michael Jordan. Like, I can't keep up with these comparisons, man. They kept trying to compare Devin Booker to Kobe Bryant. Now they're calling Jalen Green the next Michael Jordan. Like, it's nauseating, man. Tyler Cook is not a bum. Okay, so you are on my side. I'm not saying Tyler Cook is like great or anything, but like I'm curious to see what he does next game. And I do want to like put him in the summer league. I mean, not the summer league. I want to put him on our G League team to see like if he improves or not. Because believe it or not, he was our third leading scorer tonight. You know. I'll be honest though. I do agree with Motor City Sports Talk on his stance on Killian. I mean, on Hayes. I honestly just don't see it. I don't see what other fans are seeing. He better be all NBA defensive team. Yeah, he absolutely will. I mean, I'm sorry, but I got to disagree with Motor City Sports Talk and you. I'm very, very high on Killian Hayes, man. I think that all defensive team, I can definitely see that in his future. So we should not trade Killian. Absolutely, man. We should not trade him at all. Cade, Mobley, and Scotty Barnes shot bad from the field. It's no big deal. It's one game. Exactly, Ali 313. You gonna make more 2K vids? Probably not, since like the rest of my videos are already doing like great right now. Like each one of my vids from the past week got like over 1,000, and when I was making my 2K videos, like it would get maybe like 200 views. So it appears that people don't really want 2K content like that, which is it's fine. You know, I tried to switch it up, but if they don't want it, then I'm not gonna give it to them. If they want my regular vids with my information and breaking down tape and stuff like that, that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. Doctor, I was about to call you Dr. Dre. Dre White, Cade will be better with or without Killian. Yeah, I mean they'll both be successful in the NBA, no doubt, without each other. But I'm saying if they stay on the same Pistons team for the future, they're gonna be absolutely nice together, man. They're gonna kill it. Nah, Killian the same. Killian and Sekou did good. Yeah, Sekou Ndombele really impressed me. With all the trade rumors and when he did that interview when he was uncertain about his future with the Detroit Pistons, it was really good to see tonight. I mean, yesterday night to see him ball out like that. I hope he does well in the game against Houston as well. Tyler Cook will bounce back next game. I think he was nervous because he was being watched on national television. Yeah, that could be a factor into like all the guys knowing that they're playing with the first overall pick and that they're on national TV, ESPN, and then they have 3 other games after that to be on national TV. I mean, 2 other games after that to be on national TV. So that pressure with Cade Cunningham maybe did get to the guys. F. Cook. If I could, I mean, if I could to add one superstar to the Pistons roster, I'd add Damian Lillard, a deep three shooter who is good in the locker room. I mean, yeah, we could all dream, right? Too bad he had never come here. Even though he do fit like the Detroit culture and the mentality of Detroit. It's over 23 years Okay, I think we good. It's over in 23 years. The Detroit Pistons win a championship. Oh, it's been over. Wait, what are you trying to say, man? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's a fly over here. I just noticed that. Shoot, fly. um, I want Killian to be aggressive. Yeah, him and Cade. I do want them to try to score the ball some more next game. Will be so mad at me that I keep blocking him, bruh. If I could kill this fly right now, like I would be happy with the Pistons if they never won a championship. If I could kill this fly right now. um, Curious if Sekou will ever crack the starting lineup. I'm a fan of him, but it's frustrating to not see him out there as much. That is true. I don't know if he ever will though, especially with Grant. I agree with you, but not everyone is the same. He could suck in summer league and be good in the NBA, or suck and be trash in the NBA. That's true. It could work either way. Um, I already read that one. Bill Walton, Lakers. So he was responding to my man's Reese earlier. Facts, my guy. I appreciate you reading the comments, man. No problem, bro. Who is the Pistons' best rim protector besides Beef Stew? Last night it was looking like Sekou, but I mean on the main roster, let me think. We have Isaiah Stewart, Kelly Olynyk's not a rim protector, Luka Garza, he's not a rim protector. I don't really know. Maybe Jaleel Okafor, maybe he's the guy. K Green. Killian Hayes passing was so crisp last night. Once he gains confidence in that shot, it's over. I swear. If he ever develops that 3-point shot, like he has everything else to his game right now, right? He has playmaking, he has defense, he has physical abilities now because he's very fast now. Like the only thing that he's missing right now is passing ability. I mean, shooting ability. Like he also had, I think it was 9 rebounds last night. Like he basically has the full package. He's just missing that shooting to his game right now. And once he develops that, if he ever does, he's gonna be insane, man. Really insane. All right, this is a problem. Why do people keep calling Andre Drummond one of the all-time best? He didn't win us a chip or anything. Who was talking about Andre Drummond? Nobody's talking about Andre Drummond here. I don't know what you're talking about. Devin Booker is really good, no hate, but just not Kobe. Yeah, I don't. The Kobe comparisons blow my mind every time. Um, Bust, I don't care. Okay, you're wrong. Motor City be hating. Excuse me. I see us being a top 5 defensive team this season. We are gonna wreak havoc Detroit basketball. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like, look at the starting lineup. We got Killian at the 1, Cade at the 2, Sadiq at the 3, Grant at the 4, and then Stu at the 5. Well, they might put Olynyk there, but for now, just say Stu at the 5. Like, think about that defensive lineup. Like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be filthy. Like, every player over 6'5" who can play defense. Sheesh, man. When does today's game start? The Pistons don't play today, man. We play tomorrow against the Rockets. Unless you were talking about another team. Trade Cook for Simmons. Mo Bamba already better than Cade. No. Isaiah Stewart is better than Mo Bamba, if we're being honest. We can't give up on Cade and Killian yet, Pistons Nation. Exactly. I don't know why the fan base is being like this, but it is what it is. We just gotta keep pushing forward with us logical Pistons fans. We gotta keep going. The Hornets playing right now. That's what he's talking about. Okay, yeah, the Hornets. Is LaMelo playing? I highly doubt it. Any Star Wars episodes on the way? Yeah, the thing with that is like I was planning on making another one, but then my channel started to like really become successful again. So I had to take like a little break from it because like I'm the only person who animates on that. So you should expect another episode maybe like 2 months from now, maybe. I don't know, 2 or 3 months. But I guarantee you I'm not like done with it. I'm gonna continue it one day. Just right now, I'm focused on putting out a lot of Pistons videos. Major slugger. Cade turnovers is not really his fault. I mean, yeah, you can make that argument because think about when he was at OSU, all right? He had one teammate who shot over 33% from the 3-point line. And now in the NBA, when he was in the summer league yesterday, he kept passing the ball to Tyler Cook, and Tyler Cook couldn't catch one pass. I'm not making excuses for Cade. He does need to work on his turnovers, but still, last night the guys, they did not help him out in terms of his turnovers and getting that margin low. Simmons trash. He hits shots in summer league, but can't hit shots in the playoffs. Get the F out of here. Yeah, I don't want Ben Simmons. Teach me how to rebuild a team. I can never rebuild a 2K team. Last time I tried, my stars kept getting injured. Put dudes in the G League and just let them go and develop for it. I could do a tutorial video on that actually. I could do one of those. Mook, what you doing? I think the Pistons need to play Cade on the ball more. Well, they did start him out at the point guard position. They put Killian at the 2, and then they put Cade at the 1 when tip-off started. So, but I do agree with you. He needs to be on the ball more. I think Saban going to the G League. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He needs some work, man. Jalen Green had 23 points in one game, and all of a sudden he's the next GOAT. It's ridiculous, bro. It's straight ridiculous. I only watched your vids to follow the draft and free agency so far. Keep putting in that work, big dog. Thank you, Rob1988. I'm gonna keep the videos coming, man. I try my best to put out at least once every single day. Get a life. You must have been talking to a troll. All these fools saying trade Killian, but when the only playmaker we have is Cade, everyone will say we need to sign a playmaker. Shut up. You need more than one playmaker on a team. Exactly. You put it perfectly, Ali. Or Ali, my bad, if I'm saying it wrong. Truth over everything. Had Cade's teammates finish plays he set them up for, he'd have 4 more assists, and everyone will be talking about his well-rounded stat line. Exactly. If guys like Tyler Cook could catch passes and score the ball when he gives it to him, his assist total would have been higher and his turnovers would have been lower. 100%. Jalen Green has one job, score. Cade doesn't. Exactly. Cade's job is to facilitate, is to score the basketball, rebound, play defense. Like he has to do everything. Whereas Jalen Green, only thing that he has to do is score, put the ball in the hole. He has much less pressure on him. And then Cade is also the first overall pick. So that's even more added pressure onto Cade. When do the Pistons face the Rockets? We play them next game tomorrow, 8:30. Mr. Corey, Jalen Green was better. Jalen Green was a better fit next to Killian Hayes. They should trade Killian and put Cade at the point. Okay, now we're going to full-blown fantasy ridiculous land. Obviously, Jalen Green would be a better fit because he's a score first guard. But still, I'm not about to make that trade and give up Killian Hayes right now for Jalen Green. That's ridiculous. And then also the Rockets wouldn't accept that. I need us to re-sign Frank Jackson. These dudes, him and Hamidou Diallo, they're money hungry. They're waiting for somebody to offer them a bag. Joe Polo, you got a Cash App. I heard YouTube doesn't give you your full donations, but let your frog out to get the fly. Do I have Cash App? Yeah. If you go to my description on my video, actually, if you go right here, my description, and then you scroll down, my Cash App is $ Joe Polo 10. And then about my frog, I don't know what he doing. He probably sleeping or something right now. It's crazy though. Every time I go by my frog fish tank, he be looking at me and scaring me, and I don't know what he be wanting to do to me, bruh. Probably want to eat me or something. But let me see. I was asking the Bill Walton thing because when I was playing the all-time Clippers, Bill was on that team. I don't judge the summer league because it's not about the guys who made it. It's about the guys who are trying to make the team. Hayes, Cade, Bay, even Cook are just getting reps. Absolutely, man. Talking about guys like Spencer Littleson, Anthony Turk, those are the type of guys who really need the summer league, not really Killian Hayes or the other guys. What if the Lakers steal Frank Jackson from us? I would be massively upset. I'm sorry, but Jahlil Okafor ain't protecting nothing. He said who else is the best rim protector on the team, and we don't really have anybody else. So besides Isaiah Stewart, we don't have nobody else. So the next guy I could think of was Jahlil Okafor. If this was your Pistons team, who would be on the team? On your team. Would you keep Troy Weaver? Who was your coach? Yeah, I would keep Troy Weaver and Dwayne Casey. I would keep him. I would keep Dwayne Casey for now. I would keep him for now, and then wait till the playoffs to reevaluate him. Jason Kidd couldn't shoot either. Killian vision is something you can't teach. 100%. That's being 6'5" with the IQ and playmaking that he has. You can't teach that for real. This is a crazy question, but will Killian ever win or be close to winning Defensive Player of the Year? No, he ain't that good on D to win DPOY. Killian Hayes played great. He didn't force anything. Absolutely. And to go back to that, I don't remember when the last time a guard won Defensive Player of the Year. I don't remember that. He is definitely not a bust, maybe a slow start. Keep Troy and get Mark Jackson. Well, I wouldn't get him because the problem with him is apparently he's like overly religious. And like that's the reason why Golden State fired him is because he'd be forcing his religion on other people. So I wouldn't want to bring somebody like that in the locker room. Some fans acting like this was the NBA Finals. Exactly. They talking about Jalen Green like he just won an NBA championship, man. Oh crap! I thought the Pistons was playing today. Nah, we play tomorrow, bro. We playing Houston tomorrow. Um, let me see. We need those wrecking logo stuff back, but instead of Big Ben Stewart, we'll destroy the logos. I don't know what you just said, but okay. LiAngelo Ball is fat. The foolishness is strong with some in the fan base. Yeah, it's like this certain group of Pistons fans who just want to constantly be negative about something, you know? It's pretty weird. Pretty weird, man. Who's impressed you so far from the summer league other than the Pistons? Like I said, Houston Rockets, I give them their credit. I think how you pronounce his name is Sengun or Sengun, however you say his name, the foreign bid they got. His footwork and his post play is absolutely it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. And shouts out to Isaac Okoro and the Cleveland Cavaliers. He impressed me a little bit as well. Yeah. Our jerseys were fire. Oh, you talking about yesterday's jersey? Yeah, I really did like those. I think they are just tweaking lineups and trying different players with each other. Had like a 12-point lead until they subbed other people in. Yeah, we was really beating OKC until we subbed our guys out. And I feel like if we would have waited a few more minutes to sub out our guys, we could have probably won that game because we would have probably won up by like 20 or something. And by then it would have been certain. But these things happen. It's the summer league. This game doesn't matter. I mean, that game didn't matter. I also think it's dope that you take the time to respond to every comment and you have good content. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Habit. I appreciate that. Detroit Pistons fans have no patience when it comes to developing young players. It takes time. Absolutely, man. This fan base, it proved to me again yesterday that you guys have, well, not you guys, because most of the people who watch me are pretty illogical, but like Pistons fan in general, most Pistons fans like are impatient to the full extent. No patience at all. I'm a Filipino and Pistons fan since the Grant Hill days, and would have been the happiest if we got Jalen Green instead. But I am still happy with Cade, and if we want him to succeed, he needs to be the point guard. Well, he started out at the point guard position. Like I said, tip off, that's where he was at. I mean, they did give Killian, they made him the primary ball handler more, but we did see a little bit of Cade at the point. When is Aiton a free agent? He just got drafted like a year ago. Jalen Green is more explosive, athletic, better scorer, and Hayes is the better defender. I mean, it's the better defensive player and passer. Detroit needed him more than Cade. No, we needed Cade more than Green. Jalen Green was asked to facilitate yesterday. Jalen Green was the primary ball handler for most of the game. I'm still not trading for Killian though. Hopefully, Balsa gets a chance in the summer league. I think he will in like the fourth or the third game. Cade needs to be the main ball handler and run the offense. I like Killian, but moving forward, a sharpshooter would fit better next to Cade. I disagree. We need to keep Killian. Jalen Green equals only buckets. Cade Cunningham equals all around game winner. Yep, that's basically a good way to sum it. Starting lineup for Summer League: point guard Cade, shooting guard Killian, small forward Bay, power forward Sekou, center Garza, Sion. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but Yeah, I would like to see Garza start next game. That would be pretty cool to see. There has to be a lot of children in your chat, Joe Polo. A lot of dumb comments being said that don't make basketball sense at all. You know, it's pretty weird though, because like I was looking at my analytics and apparently like most of my audience is like either 40, 30, or 20-year-olds. So it's not really like young people, like 15, 16-year-olds. It's not really those type of kids on here. It's like apparently older people in their 30s, 40s type saying this type of stuff. So it is what it is. You know, people are they say what they want to say. If I had a wrench, I'll block all y'all trolls and haters. I'll have to give you a wrench after the stream, Dolo. All right. Even if Cade has a bad rookie year in a fantasy world, what's wrong if he will develop later? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think most of the fan base would be upset if he had a bad rookie year and then like develop later. They wouldn't accept that. They want him to be good right away. You're seeing it right now. They're extremely impatient. I actually respect y'all Pistons fans and hope to see y'all in the finals. Oh, he's a Rockets fan, by the way, Dolo. Bossa gonna beast. I don't know about that. I'm not too high on him, but we'll see. Y'all know damn well. Had Cade bought out and Green sucked, y'all would be hyping it up. Since the opposite happened, y'all saying it doesn't matter. That's not true at all. I hold everybody accountable. If Cade Cunningham, I mean not if Cade Cunningham, if it was flipped the other way around, I would have give Jalen Green the benefit of the doubt as well. You know, similar to how I was talking about Josh the other day, the guard, I mean not Josh, the dude who got injured on the Thunder yesterday. Like at first, I was pretty negative on him, but then I sat back and I thought about it, and I was like, okay, it's his first summer league game, playing with a new team. Give him the benefit of the doubt. That's what I was giving to him. I would have did the same thing to Jalen Green if he would have had a bad game. And if he has a bad game tomorrow, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Love Troy Weaver. Dude been doing things Joe D dreamed of. And that is true. I just seen a comment that had me dead. Um, hey man, what you think about Rockets fans? I've dealt with a ton of fan bases, and they by far the most toxic. Goddamn, we gotta whoop their asses tomorrow. How I feel about Rockets fans? Well, before the draft started, I had a lot of respect for them, but then once the draft began, like a lot of hate from the Rockets fans came to me when I had made that video saying that Cade Cunningham prefers Detroit over Houston. A lot of Rockets fans came after me and attacked me personally, not just basketball. They came after me personally and started calling me a lot of names that I'm not going to mention here. But yeah, I lost a lot of respect for Rockets fans in general. I still respect their team, but I don't really respect the fans. Appreciate Joe. Yeah, big ups to Sengun and Okoro. Yeah. Gary Payton, the only point guard to win Defensive Player of the Year, huh? That's interesting. So yeah, I highly doubt that Killian will ever get there. If we start Stewart at power forward and Garza at center, will we have the highest energy and the most the most intense front court in the league? Probably. Probably in the future, yeah. I'm from Lansing and I'm a Pistons fan. That's cool, my man. Quinn Selick, Rob Beards. You my favorite Pistons YouTuber, Polo. I hear ESPN calling you. I hope so. Well, not ESPN, but I hope one day maybe I get a contract for somebody like, I don't know, Woodward Sports or something like that, or like a local Detroit, place. Do you think Killian and Cade can coexist? Yeah, definitely, Boone. Last night, I'm pretty sure they proved it to everybody that they can coexist together. Um, Green is a me first guy. Cade is a team player. Yeah. Cade is going to show us tomorrow why he is Pistons material. The Pistons are not looking for scoring titles. For us, it's winning the NBA most. It's winning the NBA important. That's why we drafted Cade. Yep. Rob Beard was on point about Cade. His job is different than Green. Jalen's job is to score. Cade's job is to score, pass, play defense, and be a leader, etc. Yep. I am 12. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. You make me feel old, bro. I'm 13. Wow, y'all making me feel old right now. That's crazy. 30 ain't old, Polo. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that. I said older. I thought that's what I meant. I meant to say older, not old. My bad, bro. I'm gonna be 30 soon. My brother just turned 30. Shouts out to anybody who's 30 years old. No, I think older people will say more dumb stuff because they stuck on old NBA. I mean, that's also a possibility. I have to disagree, man. Jalen Green was the primary ball handler for most of the game and played some nice defense. I mean, I didn't get to watch the full game. I only got to watch the first 3 quarters of the Jalen Green game, which is I guess that's a lot. Never mind. The coach made changes too fast and too quick. They lost their rhythm. That's why they struggled. Absolutely, Steven. Hey guys, don't get trolls and haters confused with actual concerned fans. Well, like I guess you like there's a fine line, like there's a difference between, the haters, the trolls, and the constructive criticism type fans. Like I can easily understand and see like when someone is being constructive, like giving constructive criticism versus a guy who's just coming out and just flat out hating. I can easily tell that. I think Cade Cunningham is the generational leader, while Jay is the generational talent, in my opinion. Hmm. Josh Giddey, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I give him the benefit of the doubt. Like at first, I was like, okay, this dude is trash. He ain't it. But then after the game, I sat back and I thought about it, and I was like, okay, it was Josh Giddey first game in the NBA, new team, getting adjusted to the new speed. Let me chill. He's not trash. I take that back. I would have did the same thing to Jalen Green if he would have had a bad game. How many real NBA games have Cade and Green played? Let's talk in a few months. Facts. Facts. The Pistons smart. They not showing their aces. So it's crazy that fans expect them to win and let the starters go hard in a summer league game. That is true. Hey y'all, what's up, James? How's it going, my man? Devon Wilson. Hey Joe Polo. Who do you think will be who do you think will be better to guard Jalen Green tomorrow? Killian or Cade? Put Killian on him. Put Killian on Jalen Green. That's what I want to see. So when you watch the game, Spencer Littleton appeared to be forcing shots and not taking their time. He needs to slow down. And if his threes ain't going in, then drive to the hole. Yeah, about Spencer Littleton, a lot of people didn't know about him, but he is like one of the best, and I mean one of the best like 3-point shooters to come out of college in the past 10 years. So it was unfortunate to see that he was forcing his shots last night. Like he made his first one, and then he missed all of his shots after that. So I hope in game 2 he just takes his time and doesn't force his shot in next game. But fucking Spence asses for you. You are funny, Dolo. I swear, you are a real street man. Doing things Joe D dreamed of. Let's see. He drafted a core in the second round, traded for Rasheed Wallace, had the guts to fire Rick Carlisle for Larry Brown, won Executive of the Year and the title. Well, I think what he meant by that is like the way how he built this team, like consistently. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like I think he's talking about the way how we have like legit bona fide superstar, a bona fide superstar now. Like that old Pistons team from '04 was a bunch of like really good role players and they knew how to play with each other and they worked hard and that's how they were successful. But I think what he's talking about with Troy is like Troy built this team in a way where like we have one guy who has superstar potential in Cade Cunningham, one guy who has star potential in Killian Hayes, and then the rest of the guys are like role player guys similar to the '04 Pistons team. So I think that's what he was trying to say when he was talking about like Troy Weaver comparing him to Joe D. I think Kay will play a little better tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so. Do we think it's fair to question whether Sengun is the best center in the draft? He is not the best center in the draft. Let's not pump the brakes now. Let's pump the brakes now. He is not better than Mobley after one game. Let's chill out, man. I can't wait to see Stewart. Me too. Unfortunately, we probably won't see him till like 4 months from now when the season starts. Tomorrow could be a glimpse in the future of an NBA final game. Pistons are from the East and Rockets from the West. Mark my comments. I hope so, man. Why why they was being disrespectful to him? Um Spirit of Detroit podcast. Check out I don't know what the first one is, but Yu Yu Hakusho, good animes. And as far as Cartier K go, he gonna silence the haters. I already seen some Yu Yu Hakusho, but yeah, Cartier K, he gonna ball out tomorrow, or at least I hope he will to shut them all up. I'm gonna get you a banner for your background, G. Couple Pistons hats too, bro. Real talk. I appreciate that, Dre White. If you like want to, talk about anything or send me anything, just hit my email or my DM on Instagram, and I'll respond to you, my man. I'm supporting Troy Weaver all the way, but you can't say he's doing things that Joe Dumars could only dream of until he builds a championship. Come on, guy. Let's focus on the task at hand. I mean, I think another thing that people forget is that Troy Weaver helped build the OKC Thunder, and he's been to one championship already. He didn't win it, but I want to give him a little credit for that. Except Jalen Green handles the ball and plays better defense than. That's not true. You literally just said a bunch of falsehoods. He has a better handle. I agree with that, but he is not a better defender than Cade Cunningham. That's ridiculous. Pascal Siakam on the trade block. Who you think about the trade for him? The gospel says, I appreciate y'all. That pick got us Sengun. Oh, I think you're trying to say the other dude's name, but you spelled it wrong. Y'all also gave us Green. I appreciate y'all, Detroit. Yeah, thank you. The gospel. The Pistons are better than the Rockets. 100%. Thank you. I agree with you. The Pistons are better than the Rockets. You really thought I was about to agree with you, man? Like, what the heck? Detroit basketball, yes, sir. Anyway, I'm proud to say cool. Yeah, I'm proud of him as well. Like, with all the trade rumors going around, and then for him to bounce back like that, I was really happy with what I seen for him. Trey say cool for Siakam. I don't think the Raptors would accept that. Cade is the next LeBron. Let's not go there. Let's not do that. All right, let's not do it. We did the same thing with Jalen Green. Let's chill out. Josh Giddey tweaked his ankle and was out for the whole game. He wasn't out the whole game. He played like the first 5 minutes, I think. But in the 5 minutes that he did play, like at first I thought he was trash, but then after I watched the game and sat and thought about it, I was like, okay, he's give us some time, give us some time. The knocks on K are legit. Ball handling, turnovers, and too often his missed shots are way off. I'm not hating, real talk. Ball handling, K's ball handling is good enough. Turnovers, yeah, I agree with you. He needs to get that down. And his shooting is not an issue. He just didn't, last night was an off night. In college, he shot 40% from the three-point line. His shooting is not a problem at all. As a very humble Rockets fan, I must say that Jalen is coming for the Pistons and Cade tomorrow. Well, I do think that he's going to try his best to score as many points as he can tomorrow. Like he's going to try to go for 30 or 40 or something like that to prove that he should have been the first pick. So it's going to be a good game. It'll be fun to watch. The Summer League Pistons coach is not the greatest. If we had Dwayne Casey, he would probably help Cade a lot. Yeah, Dubois. I think he's not that good. Ray Allen or Larry Bird. Terry Agent _299. Cade was solid first game. He did everything I thought he was going to do. He defended well, rebounded, and dropped threes. First game, small sample size. Facts. I think the Cade Killian backcourt needs more work. I think they'll be fine in the future. After last night, they proved a lot to me. I think they're going to play well together. Cade will be an all-star, but he had a below average first game. Y'all are just biased. Okay, and y'all calling Jalen Green the next Michael Jordan after one game. Are y'all not biased? Like, come on now. You guys are hypocrites. Just keep doing your thing, bro. Don't worry about the haters from Houston or wherever that spoke negative on you. Just keep working and you're you're going to shine regardless. Thank you, Habib. I appreciate that, man. I tried when they in that video that I made a month ago, when they kept them calling me names and stuff like that, I just tried to shake it off and kept pushing it forward. You feel me? We're beating Houston by 15 tomorrow. I'm looking forward to see that Killian versus Green matchup. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. Let's just put it out there. We was up 14 points. Coach could have left the starters out there till it was a 25-point lead. Then let the people who are trying to outplay so Hayes and Cade can coexist. Troy Weaver will have more success than Joe D. Bet. We're gonna see. Hayes will get at least 2 steals from Green. Yeah, he will. I can basically guarantee that. Besides stamina and footwork, I think Garza has potential. What else can he improve on? I'm surprised you didn't mention defense. That's something that he can improve on, definitely. I love Detroit. Thanks for letting Green slide to us. That pick got us in Goon, who looked wonderful. Y'all will see us tomorrow. Yeah, I see that you misspelled and had to retype it. Yeah, Detroit is better than Houston. The teams, at least. I mean, the Pistons are better than Houston. Can we get a roasting session of you roasting Tyler Cook and don't hold back? Maybe another day. Maybe another day. He won MVP in the third best league and in the world, though. I just peeped. Is that Dracula? Who's your profile picture? The only bona fide superstar Joe D had a chance to get was D Wade or Carmelo Anthony in the Milicic draft, and we already had Tayshaun Prince and Rip Hamilton. He reminds me of Jokic. He do a little bit, but not really with the playmaking, just the footwork. Cade might dunk on Green tomorrow. That'd be funny. Let me see. The Rockets. I mean, Pistons better than the Rockets. Short term, I think Sengun is better in a few years. Mobley gonna be a Davis or Aiton. I mean, I think he might be able to be Aiton, but I don't think he'll be Anthony Davis. I don't think he'll get to that level. Hayes has a lead D. Summer League is for evaluating players, not developing game plans to win. Fair. That's completely fair. Troy didn't win a ring because he went against one of the best teams of all time, the Miami Heat. True. Sengun has a lot of experience for a young man, was really impressive in his, I don't know what that means. Brett Brown. Man, these guys don't know much about basketball. I know. Back in my day, animes I remember was Gun Cats, Prince of Tennis, Naruto, Bleach, and FYI for everyone in the chat, Jalen Green ain't no Kobe Bryant. Stop smoking the weed. Yeah, he is not Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. He's Jalen Green. He's not one of those guys. How is K a good defensive player? Did you watch the game? It's obvious. Let me see. Joe Dumars also acquired Ben Wallace, who's in the Hall of Fame, acquired another player, Chauncey, who's a head coach. Why do people dismiss player development? It's not 1985. The greatest players in the league currently had to develop because they are so young. Yeah, everybody comes out like they're one and done players. They're coming out at 19 years old, 18, I mean, not 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-olds, you know? They're not coming out like they're 21-year-olds. Like, didn't Jordan come out when he was 21? I think, if I remember correctly. Do I play fantasy basketball? Yes, I do. Just not for money. I play for fun. Responding. A team that could win the summer league is the Pelicans, possibly. Jalen Green gonna drop 40 tomorrow. He's gonna try. He's definitely gonna try to. Joe Dumars drafted Darko. We don't need to mention that name. Okay, trading Sekou for Siakam was a dumb idea. I mean, I'm not saying it's a dumb idea. I'm just saying that the Raptors wouldn't accept that deal if we offered it to him. Bro, Cade haven't played since March. You dudes clearly never played an organized sport. Yeah, everybody, like, if you've played basketball before, you know that if you haven't hooped in like a good 5-6 months, you're not about to come out and ball like crazy, you know? If I have any real hoopers watching me and you played basketball before, you know what it feels like to be rusty. Okay, should be playing a 1, not the 2 so much. I wish he was more aggressive. The Houston fans are right. Detroit gave them Christian Wood, Jalen Green, and the future first round pick. Yeah, and we still got a better future than them. It's good enough for his size. Magic and LeBron, not great handles. D from Detroit said that. These dudes acting like LeBron, Jordan, or any superstar hasn't had a bad game. Yeah, like they keep on saying, LeBron in his first summer league game didn't even have, like, he had below 15 points in his first summer league game. Cade is playing out on position. I mean, I think you meant to say out of position. Saw on Twitter that they're making Pokemon NBA jerseys. I haven't seen anything about that. Um, Cade is way more effective at the one. What Jalen Green does is much easier to plug in. What Cade's role will be is harder to work out. The fact that said, I mean, the fact. Wait, what? That said, I hope he doesn't play too passive. Justin Strong. Yeah, next game, I hope he attacks the hole more and become. I have to press the button every stream. Am I right? My nose is killing me. I don't know what's going on. But Cade and Jalen is just like Jason Kidd and Grant Hill, their rookie years. They will also become co-rookie of the years. We're not losing any more games. I hope so. I cannot believe the Lions have more championships than the Pistons. What are you talking about? The Lions have 0. Like if you're talking about Super Bowls, 0. Cade bust confirmed. You don't know basketball. Block Mike. I mean, my man's, is that Mikey TikTok? This guy is hot. Is that Mikey TikTok? Sus, bro. I love it though. It's like nah, you not hip to Taruk. I'm not hip to it, bro. I'm not hip at all. Wait, are you hip to my profile picture? Tell me, if you're an anime fan, what is my profile picture if you hip? You think Kate hears all this? I mean, I don't think he hears it, but I know for a fact that his cousin slash his personal trainer does listen to this. And I would assume that maybe like the guys who aren't as popular, like Saban Lee, maybe he's watched one of my videos. I would hope so. Have to. Cade is going to be a beast on defense. Absolutely, Eddie. In 2003, we should have drafted Chris Bosh instead of Milicic or Melo or D Wade. Um, it would be nice if Cade outplayed Green, but I'd also like it if the defense could shut Green down. Brett Brown, the old assistant coach in the live, maybe. The Pistons at best 60, at worst 13th. Easy MVP Curry, Rookie of the Year Cade, Most Improved Killian, Defensive Player of the Year Giannis. I think at best we're gonna be like at best 8th seed, but to be realistic, we're probably gonna be the 9th seed. Hmm. Bub. Oh. um. What kind of silly, childish audience do you have here, bro? Where you either agree with y'all slash them or you don't know basketball. When you guys say outlandish claims like Cade Cunningham is a bust after one game, that's when you don't know basketball. That's when you don't know basketball after one game. Yeah, what's scary about Cade and Jalen is that they're only 19. Both are great kids that have proven work ethics. They both will be relentless and getting better. Yeah, they both have extremely high work ethics. Imagine if Sekou posters all the big time guys in the NBA will then get the respect that he deserves. He did it to Thompson. He just has to get the I don't want to step on these guys' toes mindset out in the preseason, and he will be great. Yeah, he needs to get that out of him. Definitely. Jalen Green goes off for 40 tomorrow. We not panicking, right? If he goes off for 40 tomorrow, it depends on what K does as well. It depends on what he does as well. Your thoughts on, your thoughts of Bay play, underused or just wasn't the focus? I mentioned him in my video that I posted today, but Bay, he did exactly what I expected him to do. I got no complaints out of how we used Sydney Bay. He played amazing yesterday. I'm talking about pre-Super Bowl. Oh, that's what you was talking about. Who said Cade a bust? Scroll up in my chat. There's even yesterday's live stream. Everybody came in here was calling Cade a bust. Y'all tripping. Looks like something from Fairy Tale or Magi, but I haven't read either series. No, it's not from Fairy Tale or Magi. It's from something called Gurren Lagann. It's actually, I have a cup right here, Gurren Lagann. That's what my profile picture is from. Ah, my nose. My nose. Something tell me something tells me Cade's brother is coming on the show. Um, Jalen, is he better than Anthony Edwards? Yes, he's better than Anthony Edwards. I'll give you that one, definitely. Cade didn't, I mean, if we're talking about potential and like future development, absolutely Jalen Green. Cade didn't play good D in his debut. You didn't watch the game? He obviously did. He had his moments, but overall he played solid. If I'm gonna be fair to Houston, they got a pretty bright future. Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, um, Sengun, Woods, Tate, KJ Martin. That's a pretty solid group. Yeah, it's a solid group, but ours is better. Ours is definitely better. That would be cool if K's bro showed up. Um, I'm not gonna tell y'all who the special guest is. Remember, Joe, Josh Giddey sucks. Then they lose. Yeah, that's funny. Like I said, after I sat back and thought about it, I changed my mind, and I'm giving Josh Giddey the benefit of the doubt. Once the Pistons get Imani Bates, we gonna be straight. We just got to take the L this year. No, bro. I'm telling y'all, Cade Cunningham, he's that guy. He's that dude. He's gonna lead us there. We don't need Imani Bates. And we don't even know if Imani Bates is gonna be good. He ain't even played college ball yet. Jalen Green just wants to get his points every game. He will be a ball hawk. Cade is gonna try to make his teammates better and is gonna win. You think Mobley can be a DeAndre Jordan? He's gonna be better than DeAndre Jordan. How many roster spots does the NBA allow? Last season was more because of COVID. I don't know. I'd actually have to look that up after the stream. No more getting laughed at for being a Detroit fan. K needs to K needs to be the point. Jalen Green have problems. He can't play defense. Yeah, I love how Rockets fans are coming over here. They're criticizing Cade, but they won't say anything negative about Jalen Green. You know, and they call us bias. Which Piston will bring that swag and confidence? Cade Cunningham. He said it before he got drafted by us. He wants to bring the swag and culture here to Detroit and represent us with pride. Green is smoking that Pistons pack tomorrow for not choosing him. Remember this. He may score a lot of points, but he might not win a game, sir. Who gonna stop Cade? Because Killian can definitely stop Green. Um, I don't know if they have any like lockdown defensive guards on their team. I'd have to go and look at their summer league roster. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, that's my favorite anime, bro. Cade wasn't a bust until after his second three make. Cade wasn't a bust until, so you are calling Cade a bust. Okay. Cade a bust. Okay, we have another one. You think Anthony Edwards and the Wolves will have a breakout season? I hope so, because it's felt like they've been like rebuilding for the past since forever, since the creation of their franchise. Like, man, it feels like they're constantly rebuilding. Your mom's a bust. um, excuse me. I do think K played with some reservations. Also, I mean, almost like he didn't want to take over with Killian on the floor. I mean, filling each other out, you know. Y'all remember back then when we had Ben Gordon, but Joe Polotin. Be glad you didn't see the Chauncey Allen Iverson trade. It was more ugly. I mean, Allen Iverson was washed up. So is that similar to like the Blake Griffin type of thing, or signing Josh Smith? Is that the similarity? I'm a Rockets fan, but I think both players gonna be great in the long run. I think they're gonna be great in the long run as well. I just don't agree with these guys who they're calling Cade a bust and they're calling Jalen Green great. No, they're both going to be great players in their own right. You can't just criticize a guy because he doesn't play for your team. If K would have, if K would have went to the Rockets, I guarantee you they wouldn't be calling him a bust right now. Killian and Sekou for Buddy Hield. No, I don't want Buddy Hield, or at least not for that deal. Who the Pistons have aside from Cade? Bay and Stewart are role players. Grant is at best three on the championship team. We have Cade Cunningham, we have Sadiq Bey, we have Isaiah Stewart, we have Killian Hayes, Hamidou Diallo, Frank Jackson. Those guys alone are better. Well, besides Jalen Green, those guys have more potential than all of the guys on your roster. No offense. 15 for the preseason and 12 for the regular season. So that's how many we could have on the roster. Okay, so It sounds like we're probably gonna end up having to send some dudes to the G League, I assume. Once Pistons allow Cade Cunningham to be in control more, everyone will see his greatness. Maybe we'll see that in game two. It's possible Imani Bates enters the G League after seeing Jalen Green, after seeing Jalen get to the NBA that route. That's possible, but we don't even know if Imani Bates is good yet. We haven't seen him play at the highest level. Sadiq developed his interior game. He gonna be a problem. Could become, I mean, could become all-star level. Killian's D is elite. If he shots, I mean, if he shot, if his shot starts falling, he will. He could also become an all-star. Excuse me for my reading, y'all. It's hard reading on live. K looks shooter, but what the heck? K looks shorter. I think that's what you meant to say. Shorter than Bay. Is he really 6'8"? I think that's what you meant to say. Learn how to spell, you freaking Rockets fan. What the heck? Rockets got a better future. The Pistons, ain't nobody should be debating that. Maybe delusional Pistons fan. That's not true at all. The Pistons have a much better future than the Rockets. Ben Gordon, laugh out loud. Pistons paid him a bag for nada. Bandwagoner Lakers fans. How do you feel? How do Pistons fans feel about Cade being 6'6"? We don't know if that's official yet. We don't know if that's official. No, I don't label Cade a bust at all. Okay. Okay, I just wanted some clarification, James. Just like you're saying that folks shouldn't be calling Cade a bust after one summer league game, you shouldn't be saying the Pistons are a better team than Houston. Cade is the man, etc. Hypocrite. No, that's not true, Mr. Corey, because we had a full season last year to watch Isaiah Stewart, Hamidou Diallo, Sadiq Bey. We watched them all go out and play basketball and exceed better than Houston did last year. Sadiq Bey is better than Jayshawn Tate. That's a fact. Like, there's no debating this. They was calling my man Slow Mo Cade at work today. Freaking idiots, man. Yeah, it's wild. The AI trade was the reason the Pistons are so bad right now. It's mostly Pistons fans calling him a bust. I think. Nah, I think it's a mixture between Pistons fans and Rockets fans calling him a bust. Man, it was at the start of the decline of the Pistons. Then the stupid trades and signing happens. Then we got Josh Smith. That's a really good point. You can't criticize a guy who doesn't play on your team. Pistons decline started with the Darko pick. Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. Right, we won a championship after that. Why didn't we play Livers? Because he's recovering from surgery right now. We won't see him until the NBA season starts. Trade package of Sekou and Killian for a bag of chips. Willem Clark. I said Clark. Willem Clark. Or William. Calling Cade Cunningham a bust is just stupid by Rockets fans. Fade for Cade hashtags were only on every social media platform. Rockets fans when they were tanking. You know, I think Rockets fans also forget that they were trying to trade for Cade Cunningham as well. KJ, same year we won. Off topic, who is more beautiful, Ashanti or Alicia Keys? I choose Ashanti. That's before my era. I don't even know if I've heard of her name before, Ashanti, but I don't know what she looks like. So, comment break. Thanks for your content, bro. We love it. Keep it up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Justin. Thank you for staying in the stream the whole time. Bet bread. Pistons have a better record than Rockets. Would I bet bread on that? Yeah, I will put money on it. I'm 100% certain that we'll have a better record. Especially with us being in the East. Bill Davidson was a great owner. Tom Gores only cares about profits. Rockets fans are the delusional. Rockets fans are the absolute worst. Even worse than Jazz or Trailblazers. Is Luka signed yet? Are you talking about Doncic or Garza? Why are these fans acting like the Pistons have no future after one summer league game? I know. What do you think of Littleton? I think he just needs to, slow down. He's a great three-point shooter. He just, was forcing shots last night. He just needs to slow down, calm himself and prepare for next game. I still like Spencer. The way the Pistons are playing and the Rockets and Summer League should tell you all you need to know about both franchises' futures. Pistons are building chemistry, Rockets trying to showcase one player. Let me know when you have a player drop 50 on the champs. You saying all of them other guys besides K are better than Kevin Porter Jr. Yeah, they're better than Kevin Porter Jr. as well. Did Kevin Porter Jr. make Team USA? Did he make that team? Like, was he on the practice team? Because there was only two dudes, I believe, who was called up, and one of them was Sadiq Bey. Was Kevin Porter Jr. Did he get called up? I don't think so. Cade just became a pro baller, so surely he will improve. Jalen already a second year pro, so I don't see too much improvement from him. Cade will keep on growing. And back to KPJ, like I'm not trying to diss him, like he's an amazing scorer and all of that, but like Isaiah Stewart and Sadiq Bey are above him. Like to be honest with you. Read that one already. Garza. Okay, you were talking about Garza. Is he signed already? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Cade is more than Green. Just for now, Green will be better. Kevin Porter Jr. over Killian, Wood, Grant. Okay. Oh, so you're just basically comparing the rosters. Um, you put KJ Martin over Hamidou Diallo? Sometimes, man, all these guys don't watch basketball. You put KJ Martin over Hamidou Diallo. Oh my gosh, these guys. Sheesh. If you want to learn more NBA facts, then you should probably go watch Mike Corzimba channel. Great content. Won't be disappointed. I watched him when I was younger, but not really as I gotten older. Um, a new person to the NBA. Oh, hey, I don't know any history of NBA teams, so I'll just be a Lakers fan. This is why the Lakers have so many fans. Yeah, and plus it's LA, the Hollywood lifestyle. They were trying to trade for Cade because he's from Texas, and they already have a good two guard and Kevin Porter Jr. Houston fans wanted him because he was better known and was from Texas. Not true. They didn't just want Cade because he was from Texas. They wanted Cade because he's better than Jalen Green. Before Christian Wood, John Wall, Eric Gordon, and Daniel House got injured, the Rockets went on a 13-game winning streak. We've since added Kevin Porter Jr. and the 4 first-round picks we coming. Like, look, I don't think you guys understand. The Rockets, they're gonna be good. I'm not doubting that. And I'm not saying that your players are terrible. I like Jay Sean Tate. I like Christian Wood. I like Jalen Green. I'm just saying that the Pistons have a better future. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the Rockets are terrible. I'm just saying that the Pistons have a better future. Rockets fans are delusional. Cade is not a bust, just like another great player like Trey. They started just like they started just like pretty much alike. Yeah, same with Zion Williamson as well. People keep saying Stuart Ceiling as a starter. He probably gonna be all defense. Yeah, he could be one day. When NBA jerseys come in, I don't know. You have to look at the store. Can Killian average 15 points per game this season? I don't know. I hope he could, but I don't know. If y'all from Detroit, y'all remember back then the Tigers had the taken to win in the 2012 and blew it. Yeah, that's when I was heavy into baseball in 2012 when the Tigers went to the World Series and lost when we had Prince Fielder and Verlander in the squad. What team besides the Pistons are you excited to watch the most? If we're talking about for next season, Sacramento and Charlotte for next season. I like what the young core who will be playing this season showed in the first game. Some of the other Pistons fans have been tripping. Yeah, Julian. Or yeah, that's Julian. They've been tripping, bro. Why are there so many Rockets fans here? I mean, it's because I made a lot of videos about Jalen and Cade, so I guess they liked it and subscribed, I guess. Um, why keep talking about his height like it really matters? He has length both with height and weight with his 7'1" reach. I mean, another thing that I want to mention is that like NBA players lie all the time about their height. Like Kevin Durant, y'all remember when he used to cap about him being 6'9", but when we all know that he's like 6'11" or 7 feet tall. Like they lie all the time. Apparently, Derrick Rose is really like 5'10", and apparently he's listed at like 6'1". Like NBA players, they lie about their heights all the time, all the time. None of our rookies have signed. I assume this has something to do with either signing Hemi or Frank Jackson. I didn't know that. I could have swore I seen the notifications that said that we signed like Cade and Luca in already, but I guess I'm wrong. Would you want to have Killian on the second unit? No, not really. No doubt, Chris. Oh, bro, you are bro, you the exact opposite of way too early. Cade is gonna suck crowd, and you don't even realize it. Laugh out loud. All right, Mr. Corey. Time to put you in timeout, bro. Um, I saw that Killian saw more playing time at the point yesterday. Do you think this? I mean, do you think it hurts Cade's development if he's not full-time point guard? Um, do I think it's gonna hurt Cade's development if he's not the full-time point guard? Maybe, maybe not. I just want them to keep trying it out while we're in the summer league and the preseason, so that we can have like accurate data. You know. Do you think the Pistons? Do you think Pistons? I don't know what you meant. When the last time the Red Wings and Tigers won chips? The Tigers, I don't know, but the Red Wings, it was like '08. I think was the last time we won one. '08. Who was your Pistons starting fantasy roster throughout the years? Um, Prime Andre Drummond. If we're talking about recent times, Prime Andre Drummond, Prime KCP, Prime Tobias Harris, Brandon Jennings. He was cool for a minute. Those are the guys. I think the Pistons is the youngest team in the league, and they still play off quality. Did you mean that as a question or a statement? Send Killian back to Germany. You mean France? Germany? Florida? Saban Lee needs to practice threes. Yeah, he really does. Zion is 6'6". Laugh all out. I was one of those Houston fans that liked and subbed even though we disagreed. Thank you for that, Jacquees on Onu. I probably just killed your name, but I appreciate that, man. Like there are a few logical Houston Rockets fans who not out here saying that Jalen Green is Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. So I do appreciate, the few logical Rockets fans that are out there. Let me see. Korean timeout. Yeah, he was being a little too much. I had to put him in timeout. Thoughts on Josh Christopher? I said it before. I think Josh Christopher is a great selection for the Houston Rockets. He is someone with tremendous scoring ability. He can operate out of the post. He can hit the three ball. I really do like Josh Christopher, and I've also been following him for the past years. In high school, I was a big fan of his. So yeah, Josh Christopher, really, really high on him. Let Cade be in his comfortable position. Absolutely. Killian is a natural point guard. He's a gifted passer and should run the show. Not Tyler Cook. Shout out to all the real Pistons fans in the chat. Yeah, shouts out to everybody, man. All the 120 people in here right now. No Grant Hill question mark. I'll do K Green. And so you're saying that he is going to be better than K Green and Evan Mobley? That is a hot take, Terry. That is a hot take. You butchered it, but you good, broski. My bad, my bad. Tell me how to type it out. Like, do it in syllables. Like, is it Jock? Like, however you say it, put it in syllables for me. I'll read it. Garza looked good offensively. Yes, sir. He did. Where was the big center we got from Europe, Jarrett? He was there. He just didn't play. I think putting labels on these players is crazy. Let Jalen be the next Jalen Green and KBK. Media always does that. Shaking my head. Yeah, comparing them to Kobe and Jordan is mind boggling. Have you seen Kenyon Martin block 7-footer and has improved shot from three? Have you known? Yeah, I know that, but Hamidou Diallo. Do you not know about Hamidou Diallo? Go watch the tape, man. Go watch the tape. Stop hating, Rockets fan. Jalen Green is good, but you have problems. You need to stop hating on Cade. They're both good, so y'all stop crying. Yeah, I had to put him in timeout, man. He was being too much. What are your thoughts on people comparing Cade to Luca? The thing about that is that he compared himself to Luca. Like that's the reason why. Like in an interview, if you go watch it with the JJ Reddit podcast, like I think he said at first people started no, at first he compared himself to Luca. It's like a joke. And then everybody else started comparing him to Luca. And then he just ran with it, like comparing himself to Luca Doncic. So that's the reason why people talking about him like that. Sadiq Bey is not better than Kevin Porter Jr. I'm sorry. Just because you were called up to Team USA select team doesn't necessarily mean you are better than anyone. Kevin Porter Jr. Not did not apply to be on the select team. I didn't mean that just because he was on the select team that he's better, but I mentioned that to prove a point that he won an award that has a high esteem. I mean, high prestige. That's what I meant by bringing up that point. But still, Sadiq is better than KPJ. Like, there's no question about that. Killian and Cade starting together with flourish. Gotta dip my guy. Detroit ghost out. Detroit versus everybody. Peace out, man. Are we making the playoffs this year? I say ninth seed. I say ninth seed. It's just one game. Yeah, it's just one game, and they already want to call him a bust. You never pronounce my name right, so I'll type it. So I'll type mine for you. Rish It's. Is that how you say it? Rish It's? I've been saying like Rashid the whole time. Is it Rishitz? Rish It's? Rishitz? Cunningham is a modern day Prince. Check the stats. Jalen Green literally is just a scorer. He is not stuff. He is not stuffing the stat sheet. No hate because he's a great shooter, but I take Cade over him 10 times out of 10. Cade hater, Houston fan confirmed. Yeah, Martin, he's definitely a Houston fan, bro. Kobe had 0 points his first game and only averaged 7 points per game in his rookie year. Cade is fine. Great point, my man. Great point, Alec. Yeah, kind of. Okay. Okay, I tried, bro. What do you think about Grant Jarrett? Don't know much about him, so I'm not gonna comment too much on him. KPJ shows talent, but never seems consistent last year like Bay. That's true. How long have you been streaming for? Only an hour and 20 minutes. Ah. Let me see. I think I caught up to everybody in the chat. I'm all the way caught up. My name is pronounced like Jock. You got the last name right. Okay, Jock. Okay, I got it now. So it's Jacquees. Okay, I think that's it. Excited to see Livers once he's healthy. Yeah, we gotta wait to the regular season, unfortunately. Houston fans insecure as hell. I gotta hit Cade while he's down because they know they won't get as many opportunities in the future. Delusional Pelicans fan, I didn't know that you subscribed to my man's Hoop Denny. I didn't know that. I seen you in his comment section the other day. I was like, oh, that's my man's. Delusional Pelicans fan. Excuse me. Seriously, it feels like 2 hours. Jalen had 23 points, and he the next GOAT. Yes, it's ridiculous, bro. Guys, we have to remember KPJ scored a 50-point triple double against Drew Holiday. Yeah, one of y'all mentioned that earlier. New nickname, Tyler the Slow Cooker. Thoughts on the Westbrook trade to the Lakers? At first, I thought it wasn't gonna work because of Westbrook, but then like the other players that they added on the roster, like the role players are nice. I don't believe in Westbrook, but I believe in the role players that the Lakers have. So we'll see how they play when the season starts. Sadiq better. Wait, what? Wait, what facet of the game is Sadiq Bey better than KPJ other than defense? Okay, defense. If we're talking about offensively, he's a better shooter and he's more consistent and he's more efficient. Let me see. How did Sekou look yesterday? He looked really solid on defense. He had a couple of clutch blocks towards the end of the game, and he didn't look too good on offense. He looked out of place, but overall on defense, very, very solid. Green, not the GOAT. Is Cade a bust? No. Where do you think the Pistons will rank offensively next season? Top 15, I would hope. KPJ had a 50-point game. Stop. Okay. Lakers will be the team to beat in the West. I was getting so mad at them weird ass lineups. Should be Killian, Cade, Bay, Sekou, Garza starting. Yep. You think we land top 15 talent next year's draft? No, because we'll be too good. Where you think the Bulls gonna be? They're gonna be high. They're gonna be above the AFC. I can guarantee you that with the addition of Zoe and DeMar and Caruso. You still alive? My man's easy. Yes, sir. I'm still alive. I've been going live for 100 and I said 100, an hour and 25 minutes. Do you think Killian can turn into a superstar? I don't think he'll turn into a superstar, but he will turn into I think he could turn into a star. Jeremy Grant All-Star this year. If he didn't win it this year, I mean, if he didn't get it this year, I doubt they'll give it to him next year. I just messaged you and apologized for missing it. Oh, for missing it? My bad. I wasn't looking at Insta, my guy. I'll check though after the stream. Brandon Jennings had 50 points as a rookie as well. Doesn't matter. That's a good point. That's a good point. How the F is K a bust and he hasn't played one NBA game yet? Laugh out loud. It's ridiculous, man. KPJ, 50 point, and nobody cares. What up, Joe Polo? What's up, Josh Johnson? What's good, my man? What trades you think the Pistons make this season before the deadline? I don't really see many. I mean, maybe Jahlil Okafor if he's still in the squad. Maybe. I heard Jennings was trying to make a comeback. Yeah, I hear that like every other year that he'd be trying to come back. Let's get my guy Polo to 50 likes. I'm not even at 50 likes yet. What? You're right. I'm not at 50 likes yet. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let me see. Jennings. Killian has Jason Kidd potential. Yeah, somebody mentioned that earlier. I definitely could see it. That's not true, boss. Wait. Sadiq was not more efficient than KPJ. Okay, okay then. Your faults. You should try NBA Live Mobile. I did when I was younger, but I didn't like it. You said Detroit will be good. Wait, you say Detroit will be too good next year? Lottery, sir. I'm confused. I said we're gonna make the ninth seed, maybe playoffs if we get lucky, but most likely ninth seed. Tigers, 1984 Tigers World Series. So that's the last time we've been there. It's been a while. I got it to 50, my boy. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. 50 likes. Let's go. Thank you. Why did the coach take out both Killian and Cade when he inserted Garza? I don't know, man. I don't know why Coach DuBose did that. Realistically, could you see the Pistons signing someone like Bradley Beal next offseason? If we got the money to, but I don't know if Bradley will want to come here. Also, where's the IRL basketball vid? My friends be busy, man. They be working all the time. So, like, I be trying to play basketball with them and record it, but they busy all day. You have 50 likes now. Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody who liked the video and got me to 50 likes. Cade hit 2 threes, then they benched him. Yeah. Does too many things extremely well. No way he is a bust. He may not be a 30 points per game scorer, but he doesn't need to be. He will make his teammates better. Just be patient. Absolutely, my man. Stroking. JD DuBose or DuBois cost us the game. He had some weird ass lineups. We were clearly having a hard time rebounding, and he continues to put 3 guards on the floor. Yeah, the coach was, yeah. What the hell? What the hell was that drink, Polo? What you mean? It's my cup. It's my customized. It's my favorite anime. Got my name right there. You know what I'm saying? Got my customized cup. You feel me? So the Tigers. Wait. So are the Tigers kind of like the OKC slash Sonics have made? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Your friends don't have off days. No, like they be working all the time, and when they got off days, if they have off days, which is rare, they probably just out doing something, partying, which is something I'm not interested in. Yeah, I want Cade to be more aggressive and more involved in the offense next game. Terry, Luca is gonna be a beast. Trust me. Yeah, I'm very high on Luca Garza. Can't wait for Cade to go off and shut everybody up next game. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. I can't wait when Jalen Green have one bad game. I'm going to be trolling, bro. I swear, if they don't call him a bust, I'm calling every single Rockets fan a hypocrite because they've been calling Cade Cunningham after one game a bust. I better hear the same energy from Rockets fans tomorrow. If Jalen Green has a terrible game, they better have it. They better give it to him, man. They better. And if they don't, they all phony, man. I'm dope. Easy. Do you want to tap in? I don't know why Saban, Killian, and Cade were on the floor at the same time. JD was kind of off last night. Right, Terry. I like the cup. Thank you, man. Got to customize, my guy. Cade doesn't care about how many points he scores. He is always trying to build the confidence of his teammates. Yep. Saban Lee needs to develop a jump shot. That's why I'm hoping he spends another year in the G League. Do you broadcast all the Detroit teams? No, just the Pistons, not anybody else. Sadiq shot the three ball, lower percentage, capable of having more assists. Overall, better than defense. Is he better than that? You can be delusional if you want to. If Jalen Green has a bad game against the guy that was picked ahead of him, I will be here to receive it. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, man. Rockets fans, like, if they want to call Cade Cunningham a bust, if Jalen has one bad game, they better keep that same energy, man. Saban to the G League. Cut Cook. Yeah, Saban, he needs to go to the G League for another year. Green's bad game is coming tomorrow, and I would love nothing more to have Cade locking him up. I caught up to the comments again, but easy if you still watching. Let me know if you want to tap in real quick. Who do you think? What do you think the Pistons will do this year? Ninth seed. What's your second favorite NBA team? Either the Spurs or the Kings. In years, Lions 24, 4,020 champs. Besides Grant. Who do you see Stewart playing next to besides Grant? They may try to put Stewart at the 4 and Kelly at the 5. That's what a lot of people in the comments keep telling me. I have seen a lot of Pistons YouTubers calling K a bust though. I know, man. We ignore those guys. If it's Pistons YouTubers out there who calling K a bust, unsubscribe from their channel. They don't know what they're talking about. If they're calling him a bust, I don't know because I don't watch many of the Pistons YouTubers. But if there's anybody out there calling them a bust, unsubscribe. Go subscribe to somebody like Everything King or something like that. I believe the coach did that for a reason. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about his methods, the coach's methods, the only thing I could think of is that maybe he was trying to give guys like Anthony Tark, Spencer Littleton, guys who don't really like have a guaranteed spot on the roster. Maybe he was just trying to give them a chance. Question: Will Cade even want to guard Jalen? Yeah, I think he will want to, but I think it would be better to have Killian on him. Yeah, I think Killian should guard him tomorrow. How much minutes per game should Sekou have next season? In his rookie year, he averaged 20, so 23, 25. Like, he needs playing time. Seriously, what team are the Pistons going to pass up to get the ninth seed? Explain, please. I don't have all the NBA teams pulled up in front of me, sir, but I'm pretty sure we can get past most of the teams that's around that range. Who do you think the Pistons have more? Wait, who do you think has the most potential on the Pistons besides Cade? Who has the most potential besides him? Maybe Killian Hayes, maybe Bay. I don't know. Killian gonna lock up Green. I hope so. If Cade has a better game, we all have to troll Rockets live streams, laugh all out. Yeah, absolutely, man. Motor City Sports Talk probably calling Cade a bust. Motor City Sports be hating. You literally will tell people that they don't know basketball if they don't bring facts to our line. Okay, gotta block another one. Put another one in timeout. Detroit can maybe pass the Wizards. Maybe. We're gonna see how not Caruso, Kuzma plays. Wizards will be better. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We gotta see how it all plays out because y'all not factoring in injuries as well, trades as well. We're gonna see, man. Do you think Jalen Green will be as effective against solid NBA veterans on defense once the regular season starts with this 175 frame? From what we've seen from Jalen Green right now, I think he'll have success, but obviously he won't be as good when he's going up against other NBA talent, like high level NBA talent. I mean, that's a good question. Oh, you said that's a fair question. Let me see. What did Jalen Johnson go to go? What? What team did Jalen Johnson go to? What is draft picks? Crispus will be an all star. You can only hope. Do you think? Do I think he can? I mean, I think he'll shut him down on a few plays. All right, peace out. Peace out, my mans. You hating on Green. Okay, gotta block another one. People who've never watched my channel before, who don't even like, people don't even know that Jalen Green is my favorite basketball player right now, and they're calling me a hater. Thoughts on Sengun? As I said earlier, his footwork is impeccable. His post play, very, very solid. I'm looking forward to watching him play tomorrow because it's just going to be fun to watch him operate out of the post. It's a very good pickup for the Rockets. K, Bay, Grant, Kelly, Stewart. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to see Killian on the bench though. That's my only thing. Like maybe we could try that out for a few games, but I don't really want to see him on the bench that much. Rockets, y'all was wait, Rocket, y'all was Project had the number 1 pick, but we got the first pick, so stop crying. I think Jalen has a way of converting speed to strength while elite body control and leverage creation. I think his lack of strength shows up on defense. I think Green has potential to be a hybrid of Levine and Bradley Beal. I've seen some Levine comparisons. That's something that's more realistic than Kobe. I like that lineup, yeah. But I don't know about Killian being on the bench, bro. 2 years from now, everyone will be saying Scotty Barnes should have been the first overall pick. Are you a Raptors fan? This year's draft was deep. Yeah, it really was. I wish we would have had another first round pick like we did last year. Guards are going to be a dog. Absolutely. That's why I say he was one of the biggest steals of the draft. Bust, yes, sir. You don't know basketball. Hi, I'm new. What's up, QLLLL? Nice to meet you, my man. Thank you for joining my channel. Um, Pistons and Rockets are going to be a rivalry. Yeah, it's a modern day rivalry for sure. Garza showed a lot of heart. Garza showed a lot if heart yesterday. Yep. If I mean I like Luca a lot. I hope Balsa plays against the Rockets. I doubt it. I think he'll probably be in the Knicks or the what's it called, the Lakers game. I think Jalen Green is being overhyped. Yeah, when they compare him to Kobe, definitely. Oh yeah, I can say that Garza is coming great pick. Dude pounds his chest after every good play. That energy is good to have. Yeah, man. What you think Cade's stat line will be at the end of the season? No clue. I hope it's at least above 18 though. Like if you're talking about points. He was rebounding too. He got a high arching shot. I think guards are going to be a liability on defense. Drivers will go with him. Yeah, as I said in my video, that's the weakest part of his game. Glad you out here, man. Siakam also might be headed to Golden State or the Lakers. A lot of trade interest from West Coast teams. Wish Detroit would have. Never mind. Let me see. Yeah, that's my man Avery G, Spirit of Detroit podcast. I did a collab with him like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. People like to hit on Killian, but the dude is elite at D and an elite passer. Not just good, he's elite. If his shot starts falling, he's an all-star. Yep. I really like Killian, but unfortunately, the Pistons have to allow Cade to run the show. They want the best out of Cade. That may be true, man. That's one of my biggest concerns, man. But last night proved to me, at least, I think that they'll be able to play with each other. Because in the first quarter, they were firing on all cylinders when they were playing with each other. NBA is going to push the rivalry, which is good for the game. Pistons and Rockets, both upcoming teams for sure. I hope they put. Wait, I hope they put Usman if he plays on Cade. Um, he put Cade in jail. What do you think the most effective style of offense is best for the Pistons? Similar to how it was early in the first quarter, passing the ball, running in transition, just keeping the ball out of people's hands. No over dribbling, just continually, continuing. I can't speak, y'all. Continuing to pass the basketball. That's what I want to see out of the Pistons. Continue to pass the ball, find an open man, because a lot of these dudes on the roster they can shoot. I know they weren't really efficient yesterday, but yeah, man, definitely. I just want to see a lot of high um, passing and ball movement. Look better because of his scoring ability, plus from experience, but it doesn't mean that he's better than. Yeah, let me check if Usman is going to be available. He has to play 2.5 out of his pocket. Killian can play shooting guard. I know it's summer league, but the lineups Pistons were not. Yeah, I didn't like the way the lineups are looking. I think I'm about to end the stream though. We've been going for an hour and 40 minutes. I appreciate all the people who came and tuned in to the stream. I'm gonna try to drop another video tomorrow, but I'm pretty tired, especially after this one. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who came in, show some love. Make sure y'all like the video on y'all way out so that it helps me in the algorithm. Shouts out to any of the respectable Houston Rockets fans out there, the ones who have true integrity. And to wrap up the stream, I'm just gonna say this, man. As far as the Rockets go, Cade Cunningham, I mean not the Rockets. I mean, yeah, the Rockets, not Cade. Jalen Green, he's gonna be successful. Sengun, Josh Christopher, the Rockets had a great draft. It's just, stop with the overhype, stop with the over comparisons. And as far as the Pistons go, we had a rough first game, but we're going to bounce back in the future, man. So all love to any reasonable fans out there for the Pistons and the Rockets. Pistons reasonable fans, Rockets reasonable fans. Just much love to all of y'all. So I appreciate everybody who came and tuned into the stream, and I will see you guys soon.